everyone has a story to tell. Your story might be so different from my story would be different from your story, but the important thing here is everyone has a story to tell.
Hi guys, my name is Christina and I present you a video about the best volunteer stories for a better world.
We brought together volunteers from 33 countries who shared their stories about their countries, about their families, about motivation, about initiatives they're taking action on.
We really work for anti-nuclear weapons, anti-military bases in Australia. It's one of the oldest, or it is the oldest peace group from Victoria that my grandmother started. So it's got a long history from 1959. For me, my grandmother is my inspiration. So for her grandfather, my great-grandfather, or her father, my great-grandfather was killed in the Second World War by the Japanese, but she managed to create good relations with the Japanese. So that is true peace in my opinion. So forgetting the past and working together for a future. So that really inspired me. For me, it's not activism, it's just maintaining a good living standard. And whatever you have to do to maintain that, you should do it.
My little sister passed away from leukemia. That was really tragic for our family, but after that my mom and my dad create a foundation that helps kids with leukemia, especially helping them with resources to go to the hospital, because we don't live in the capital, and it is if you want to get a treatment you have to go to the capital. I mean, and it is like 3 or 2 hours far away, and there's a lot of people needing that. And now I'm the coordinator of the volunteers. Volunteering work needs a lot of energy.
I was really motivated to be a rescuer because I myself once has been rescued. So I was a former drug addict. I was into vices, and I was personally sexually abused. But so when someone helped me to be rescued, that's the time also I believe that it's high time for me to rescue other people as well. That's why our hashtag is rescued to rescue. Once you have been rescued, you must be the next rescuer for the next generation as well. So it's a non-stop cycle.
Waking up every morning and not thinking how I can spend the time just for me, but by helping others and having opportunities across the world. In Estonia we have so many nice projects among the city center and in different districts. We have the cleaning days, we have the days when we just put a huge table in the middle of the street and we all have dinner together on the street, and we organize different types of street festivals, we organize different types of art projects on the street, so we make it beautiful and nice living platform for us.
Well, I was 6 years old when doctors first time diagnosed that my mom has cancer, and it was pretty hard for me to understand what's going on, but I tried to make everyone in my family calm and to save the peace inside the family. And after that it was like a habit for me to make people feel comfortable. And the theory that everyone has a need to take care about anyone, and there are groups of people who need to be cared about. I'm studying to solve this problem in MIFI. I will try to find new devices to create them to treat people from cancer.
I've been involved in volunteerism for almost 5-7 years now. So you can imagine, I think since I was about 15 and I'm 23 now, so it's been quite a long time. Since I was small, I was involved in volunteerism work. The society I live in the Gambia, for instance, we have a population of less than 2 million people. Now, out of the 2 million people, 64% of our Gambians are women. Women undergo through lots of violence, domestic violence, more than men. And also women do not have access to basic fundamental rights, or they're not respected compared to men. As a volunteer, one quality that you must have is to be visionary. You need to see the fact that there is a problem and you need to come down and to see a way of solving that problem. because that is what volunteerism is about. But another very important aspect that a volunteer needs to have is the issue of passion in whatever you're doing. So passion for volunteerism is the drive that keeps you going. To all the volunteers in the world that I used to say this, young people come up and solve problems of the society.
A volunteer must be an open-hearted person.
Hardworking,
understanding,
patient,
open-minded,
good-hearted,
dare to dream, ready to achieve.